All right, let's head over to the gym now. We're catching a little bit of traffic. I think we're gonna keep saying that because our trip is a little bit more further away than we're used to, and I think we're about getting used to everything now. It's been about a month since we've switched gyms or officially switched. So we're kind of used to the route and everything. I already kind of know what everything, like all the different like gas stations that I need to go to just in case. I know like different little stores. There's like a Dunkin' Donuts close to the gym, but I mean we've been trying to go, but I don't know if this is just God's way of telling us not to get anything because every time we go they're closed. So I don't know. Maybe the one up there's looking out for us. Yeah, it's because we're going because Jasmine wants to try some stuff out. It's usually not me. I usually try to stick to my diet, so you guys know. You guys know I'm usually coerced into. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But we are we are getting used to everything, and it's been a really nice ride. Honestly, I kind of prefer to take the freeway somewhere than the street, to be completely honest. And before, route to the old gym was just street and everything, and I'm gonna be honest, the street kind of sucks, and there's just so much more things that can happen out of nowhere than on the freeway. To be honest, I feel like with the freeway, you kind of just go straight and stuff. It's a little bit more predictable, I guess you would say. But our route's usually 30 minutes, so we like to kind of plan a little bit ahead. Now I've been trying to gauge when to take my pre-workout. This time I wasn't lazy. I cleaned my bottle, and we're gonna be using this bad boy again today, so we can take our pre. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna take it a little bit before this time, not right at the exit because we are actually. I'm not gonna lie. I think around the exit's the perfect time because it kind of takes us a little bit to get to the gym because there's also traffic on the way over there, and then we warm up and everything, kind of choose everything. So I think that's kind of around the perfect spot to take it. I'm not even gonna lie. I think we're gonna be taking the pre kind of around the exit area where we take the exit to start heading to the gym from the freeway. So I think that might just work out the best because we tried it out yesterday. Kind of, well, we've been kind of trying it out. It's kind of been a bit of a pattern for us because we talk so much and then we forget about the pre. But it kind of seems like it's been working out pretty well because the pre's been kicking in right when it needs to. So I think it just kind of ended up working out by itself, which is good. Which is good. It kind of just makes it easier for us. Now today is a back and shoulder day. I've been trying to work a little bit more on my mobility and just trying to make sure that I'm getting as much stretching in for my lats and everything, just trying to release a lot of the pressure. So I've been getting a lot of massages with the foam roller, really trying to get deep into the tissue and everything to try to alleviate some of that tension because I feel like that's been limiting my range of motion a little bit on my left shoulder, and it's also been giving me some trouble here and there. Nothing too crazy. It's just something I feel like I know I can alleviate some of that pain or whatever it might be. I feel like I can fix it. It doesn't seem like it's something that I have to really, really worry about, but it is something that I want to fix just because it does kind of bug me here and there. Now it's quite common in the fitness space that there's always kind of like an issue. It's either your elbow, some people have wrist pain. The homie Daniel had a bunch of wrist pain at some point. I've had knee pain before. It kind of went away once I fixed my mobility. So, man, when it comes to the gym, I feel like you just have to expect for there to sometimes things can kind of go wrong a little bit, even if you're being as careful as possible. And even us, we're super careful. We try not to ego lift as much as we can. We try to take everything to the full range of motion and everything, and we always try to be careful, but that can sometimes happen, and that's just kind of part of it. You kind of have to just adjust based on how some of those things kind of come. You can't really, I mean, you can kind of like try to avoid it or prevent it, but sometimes it kind of just comes, and sometimes life can get pretty busy for you to also try to predict if that's going to happen or things like that. But enough of that. Today For back, I'm thinking we're gonna start off with that pull down machine because that one seems pretty good. The one that we've been liking with a bit of the funky handles. And then I'm thinking that for 3 sets to failure each one, go crazy. Then we're gonna move over to 2 sets of some crossbody work. We're gonna be starting off with our left hand for everything because you guys know that's a bit of our weaker hand, a little bit smaller than our right, and we just want to make sure everything's catching up for everything for our left side. Sorry, not our right. Our left side to make sure it's catching up to our right. And then we're gonna move over to some rows. Now I'm thinking we're gonna keep it the same. We're gonna do maybe 2-3 sets of upper back rows. So some high rows, really target the upper back, kind of mid trap too. And then we're gonna move over to that another one of those funky machines, but we're gonna work a little bit more on our lower back. So I'm gonna try to keep my elbow as tight as possible and try to keep it as low as possible as well, so I can work on my lower back and my lower lats as well. And I'm thinking we're gonna do those for 2 sets. Now, I might do them with both hands at the same time. I might do them one hand at a time. It kind of just depends. Sometimes just to kind of get it over with kind of fast, I just end up doing it both hands at the same time. You can do that. Now, man, I've been telling you guys, even from the car talk from yesterday, people like to drive hella slow and then they get out of the way afterwards and then they want to drive fast. It's like, why weren't you doing that from the beginning? Man. And then they're coming back. What is going on? I don't know. People are crazy, I swear. People are crazy. Anyways, after that, after we do back, we're gonna keep shoulders pretty much the same. You guys already know shoulders really it's not a difficult muscle really. If you kind of keep it simple, don't overcomplicate it, you should be getting some beefy shoulders if you just do some really nice lateral raises, 4 sets, 5 sets till failure each time you do shoulders. Should be pretty good. Now I recommend the cable stack and doing your lateral raises there. I think you get the most tension out of the whole thing throughout the whole movement, and it's been giving us some serious gains. I'm not even gonna lie, you guys can see it for yourselves on my pose downs. The lateral raises with the cable stacks have been super, super fucking good. I would not sleep on those for sure. Ever since we started incorporating those, I think I've never had shoulders this big ever. So I think those have really contributed to that. And I don't really do anything overhead, to be completely honest. Like no real overhead work. Well, this lady's out of it. This lady's out of it. But what I mean by lady is this lady in front of us has been playing this whole time, going into the express lane, coming back into our section, and then just went back into express lane. I don't know. And then for rear delts, man, the traffic today is like throwing me off a little bit, but because everyone's being hella funny, I don't know why. And then for rear delts, I think we're just gonna keep it the same cable stack. I think we either use that little ankle attachment that we like, that we kind of been using the whole time. That one really just stops us from using our forearms throughout the movement, so I just like to have it here and I just pull that way. Now we are getting some straps on August 7th. I got some straps for Jasmine and I got some straps for me, and both of them they serve two different purposes. So they serve as straps for your back disc and things like that to help you with grip, and then it also has D handles, so if you're doing lateral raises or whatever the hell you're doing, it can also help out with that. So honestly, I feel like you can even use them for ankle kickbacks. I'm not even gonna lie. So Jasmine has an extra pair of ankle attachments too that also serve as wrist wraps, so it kind of ends up working out. And then we also picked up another tank top, man. Me and tank tops, bro. I need to stop. But I had to get free shipping. For the folks that don't order stuff if they don't get free shipping, you guys know what I'm talking about. I had to get like, I think it was like $4 more, and so I was like, damn, my tank top's kind of around $8. Like, let me just order that. So I ended up ordering a tank top from Echo Vision, and I ended up getting a light gray. I kind of already have one that's a little bit of a charcoal color, but maybe this light gray might be a little bit different. I got a powder blue one that kind of looks almost off-white. It's kind of weird. So maybe this one will be pretty good. Either way, the Echo Vision ones have been pretty good. I've been eyeing the Young LA wife lovers, and those things look so pretty nice. They look pretty soft, and I kind of want to try those out. So maybe next time I'll order some in due time. I think for now, I think we're set for whatever shopping we're gonna be doing. And then yeah, I think that's it. And that's all our back and shoulder days. So I'm actually gonna be taking the pre. I'll probably take the pre after I end the car talk, and then I will switch over now to the gym. I'll see you guys over there. Jasmine just warmed up for one. We're gonna do one more warm up. I think our top set, I think it's gonna be 160 with the extra weight, so it'll probably be 165 or 175. I'm not sure just yet. But I think for this second warm up, we're gonna do 130 and see how that feels. I don't think we're gonna need these just yet, so we won't use them. I think today's feeling pretty good. I'm gonna let Jasmine warm up for one more, and then we'll get started. For our top set, I think we're gonna do 175. I'm just gonna try to get as many as I can. I'm hoping for 6, maybe fucking 7. I'm hoping for 6 for sure. Solid 6 is where I'm aiming for. We'll see how that goes though. Let's switch this on real quick. Now, what's gonna get us to this Rockstar Post Malone? Alright, we're gonna use these bad boys. I think worst case scenario, if it feels too heavy, drop down a little bit. Let's drop set then. We drop down to 165. Let's try to get as many as we can. I'm hoping for maybe at least 3 more. That 175 felt pretty good, but I couldn't get that last one, man. Even getting down is a bit of a struggle sometimes. Okay. That was good. Let's, for the second set, I think we're gonna do 165. I think that'll be pretty good. All right, it's just I'll see you guys for the next one. I'm gonna go drink some water. All right, let's go ahead and do our second set now. We're gonna do 165. Let's try to get as many as we can. I think I'm gonna stretch out a little bit of my shoulder after this fucking workout because it's giving me a bit of a fucking pinch. But let me make sure this thing's on me before anything because you guys already know. Let's try to get maybe 7, maybe 8. We'll see. Let's try to set that. 150. Okay, that was good. I think our third set is gonna be 150. I think I'll be good. I'm gonna give you guys a back view. Let's do our last one now. Jasmine and I are debating whether we should go check out the Thai massage spot so we get some work done. Because man, I have been really fucking tense, man. I think my trap just needs some fucking work. I'm not even gonna lie. But let's hope we don't get any issues for this set. But we're gonna do 150. We're gonna do 150, and then we're gonna move over to a cable stack. Try to get as many as we can there, and then see. Now, I can already see that the focus display. Let me put it one more time. There we go. All right, let's do it. Let's see how 150 feels. All right. Let's upset that a little bit. Okay. That's it. Let's go move over. I'm gonna do some cables now. Now, we're gonna do this cable stack here. We're gonna do some crossbody work for 2 sets. Start off with my left now. I have a bit of a calf pinch for some reason, so I'm gonna try to be careful, but we're still gonna try to go hard. Let's just not fucking open up. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do maybe 55 kg. I think that should be pretty good. Now this one isn't as heavy as the other cable stack, so I think we'll be fine. Let's do 55. Worst case scenario, move up. Okay. There we go. Okay, 8 it is. Let's get 8 in like a quarter now right now. There we go. Okay, that was good. I'm gonna take maybe 2 minutes. I think we're gonna stay the same way. Okay, let's go ahead and do our second one now. We're gonna still start out with our left. It seems like I was able to fix a little bit of my shoulder when I'm doing something, so it's not hurting as much. So let's hope it kind of stays that way. It's not giving us any more trouble throughout today's workout. Like I mentioned, we're gonna stay to 55 and see how that goes. Start with our left. Okay, let's get it on right now. And then move over to some rows. We're done with these. Let's go fucking do some rows now. We're not done just yet. Okay, now we're gonna retire these Versa grips. They're no good for this specific movement because the handles are way too thick. So we're gonna borrow Jasmine's Gym Reaper wraps so we can use those now. I'm thinking of starting. Our tops is gonna be 2 plates and a 25. That's what I'm anticipating. Let's try to get at least a solid maybe 5 to 7 with that. So let's load that up. See how this goes. Where's this one? Okay. We're gonna use these. We're gonna have Jasmine sparks in the last maybe 2 to 3. So instead of getting those sparks, we'll get a few full ones, but with a little bit more assistance. Now, I'm not sure what to expect with this 2 plate 25. We're just gonna try to go as hard as we can. Worst case scenario, I think we're just gonna drop set. We'll see. Let's hope I don't find nothing out. Oh, don't worry. We're excited to get Stay alive. We're a little bit tighter. That's second out, just adjust it. Wow. Damn. Okay. That was good. Luckily, we had Dottie here. Shout out to her. We got some extra 2 ones. First of 2 reps. That's a little for her, but I think on the next one, we're going to do 15 with the 245s. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the second one now. Like I mentioned, we dropped down to 245s and 50 on each side. Let's try to get as many as we can. All right, let's set up. Luckily, it's not so busy at the gym right now, so I think we'll be able to use the next machine that we're looking at. Now, the goal for a lot of these movements, especially for back, is making sure that your elbows are the ones putting in all the work, and they're the ones driving the movement instead of your hands. That way you can put as much emphasis on your back as possible. So that's why I tightly secure this, so that way when I'm pulling with my elbows. All right, so one more just like that. Let's hit this bad boy for one more. Now, I ended up dropping down to 245s for 10. I guess as many as we can. Just remember when to go grab the other one that we're going to use after this. Now, I'm going to put the seat down a little bit just because it's high. It's way better. Now, you're going to notice we're not using mighty purple belts, so we're mostly raw dogging this workout. Feels pretty good, honestly. All right, let's try to get at least a solid 7 on this bad boy. See how it goes. Man, I can't wait for the other wraps to come in because they're going to be fresh. And they look super sick. Let's try to get maybe 2 more. I think I'll be good. Let's go join Jasmine. We're done with this one. Let's go ahead and let's start by the last back exercise now. I'm thinking we're just gonna do both hands at the same time. And we're gonna try to keep them this way. And just try to keep our elbows as low as possible. No, I don't know what to go with, to be honest with you. So maybe we'll do, let's do, fuck it, let's do 145, hope for the best. Worst case scenario, we drop set. Fuck it. Miguel's getting us through this set. The hardest part sometimes is just setting up. Not gonna lie. Bring this lower. Way better. All right. Drop set with 130. Try to get maybe 2 more. See how that goes. Okay. That's good for that one. Let's switch the angle for you guys, but that felt pretty good. I think for the second set and final set for back, we're gonna do, let me see. I think 130 or 135, we'll see. Perfect. Now, I'm a little bit lazy to put on the straps, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm just gonna do it without him. I think we'll be fine. Now for this one, we're going 130. We're gonna do them both hands at the same time. Try to go as hard as we can. Let's do it. Then make sure one more time because I can already see us playing with us. There you go. Hopefully after this we're done. And then we get to move over to some shoulders. I'm thinking today we're gonna do some dumbbell work. Instead of man, instead of the cables, it wasn't I just fucking saying that cables are like the best thing to do. So do what you will. Do what you think is good for you. You can choose either one. And this is where the straps come in handy. My grip is failing. And that was a good example of why you should use straps. Because we ended up feeling that because of our grip, not because of our muscle fatigue. Anyways, let's go do some dumbbell work. It's time for some shoulders. Okay. Now, you know how I was telling you guys in the car talk how we're gonna do some lateral raises with the cable stack? I got a little bit lazy, so I think we're just gonna do it with some dumbbells. Now, I think we're gonna start off with 25 for our first set. I think I'm just gonna record the first two sets and then just see it for two, and then we'll move to a cable stack afterwards to do some of the delts. Now, let's see how it fucking goes with my left shoulder because you guys already know it's been costing me a little bit of trouble this whole fucking day. I don't know what it is. I just kind of feel like a little bit of a pinch on my trap, and every time I'm doing something or it kind of pinches, it just feels kind of weird. But let's hit these 25s for a spin and see how it goes. Now, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna use the straps, strap them as tight as possible to my hands. That way I can take away my grip. Okay. Now, I think that was good. I think for our second set, we're gonna do 25. I mean, not 25, sorry.
20s. Let's retire these 25s. And I'm also gonna scoot this chair just a little bit more over here, just because it's too close to a towel dispenser, and I want to be in anyone's way. Okay, let's do the second set. I'm gonna record the second one, and then I'll see you guys for some rear delts. Now, I'm not thinking I'm gonna use the straps for this one. I'm thinking I'm just gonna grab it this way, but I'm gonna kind of scoop it instead of holding it super, super tight. That way I can take away my forearms. We're gonna do 20s. Try to get as many as we can. Okay, that was good. I think for the last two, we're gonna stick to the 20s because it feels pretty good. Okay, I'll see you guys for some rear delts up next. Fucking beat. Man, you know what I'm thinking about? What we're gonna eat after this? We're for sure doing some jasmine rice because we have a bunch from 2 days ago where we made chicken tikka. So we're gonna do some jasmine rice with some chicken strips, and dude, this Caesar salad dressing from Food Max that we got, it is so fucking good. So we're gonna be having that as well, and I think that'll be a good post workout. And I think we're gonna do some I think some Quakers with some oikos. Honestly, we kind of been keeping it the same, kind of keeping it around the same type of ingredients, really, or same products. Okay, I'll see you guys for some rear delts. I'm gonna do 2 more of these. Let's not lose our AirPod, but let's go ahead and do rear. Let's go ahead and do rear delts now. I couldn't fucking say the word, but I think I'm just gonna record the first one, to be honest, just because, man, my camera's dying. I think for this one, we're gonna do 15 kg. I think that should be pretty good. We're gonna start with our left, just kind of go from there. Now, I'm gonna try it this way. I want to see how it feels. We're gonna have to drop so that even though I can get more on this side, I want to make sure I'm being careful and not get too many on my right, so we're just strong enough. One more, come on. Let's get for next time. I'm gonna stay here for 3 more. See you guys for the post now. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Now, there's a class happening right behind us, so I'm gonna try my best to isolate a little bit of my voice, but let's see what kind of damage we did. Now, what I'm gonna do is maybe bring up the brightness just a tiny bit by one. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, let's see what kind of damage we did. Today was a good ass fucking day. I'm not gonna lie. Good. How many guys? All right. Let's look at the front one more time, and then we'll take a look at the back. Nice. One more side view. Nice. Let's take a look at the back. Man, I'm too beat. All right, let's take a look at the back one more time. Man, I really need to take it serious by practicing at home. I'm not gonna lie. It's hella fucking hard to get the back double, not the back double by, the back lat spread without looking at myself in the mirror. So let's see. I can't do it. I think that's it. Let's go home. We have some, what do we have waiting for us at home? Some chicken strips, some rice like we mentioned, and some of that seafood salad. Now, let's get one more selfie, man. Because things are looking nice today. Nice. Okay, that's it. We're gonna go home now. Go enjoy some food, hang out with the cats. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another quads, biceps, and forearms. Now, remember, don't skip your cardio and stay consistent. I'll see you guys in the next video.